Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your good guy here, PrinceOnyx. Oh my god, you know what, this video, I do know what I'm going to talk about. It's a lot. I just want to say, like, I really know, and I always say this every time I come back, but no, for real, you guys, you know what? I want to first off apologize to you guys, my audience, my subscribers, for mistreating y'all and just feeling like, oh, I'm not getting enough views, or oh, I'm not getting enough comments or likes or shares or this or that. You know, the superficial stuff, the numbers, the metrics. I'm not in the algorithm, this, that, and the third. And it really discouraged me, like it always does, because I feel like, well, damn, what is it that I'm not doing that other content creators are doing? And it gets to me, you know what I'm saying? It gets to me, especially with this whole situation with the pandemic, the lockdown, everything, the shutdown, whatever you want to call it, not being able to film, be around my cast and crew members, having to do practically everything virtually except for working, but being thankful that I am working. So really, you know, just overcoming that fear and overcoming that self-doubt and the anxiety and telling myself that, oh, what's the point, what's the use, you know, getting tired because of the whole setup. It's literally just this light stand that's off to the side behind the camera, my two lights and my, you know, double-headed lamp, setting up the tripod, the camera, that's it. It's not that much of a setup, really, you know what I'm saying? But just like finding any and every excuse to not do what I like doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I first started doing this, I was so green, if you will, so, you know, wet behind the ears or whatever. I was just so excited to finally like be like, you know what, let me just express my thoughts and views and opinions, you know, from my webcam to my first camera that I still have, my Nikon, now upgrading to the Canon that I use for filming my web series Confusion. And you know, it's just down the line I just became depressed and was like, oh, what's the point, what's the use, oh, this, that, and the third. But you know what, no, I really do need to be more consistent, because I thought about something. Consistency is an energy, just like inconsistency is an energy. And if you're going to be inconsistent with one thing, expect for that to end up trickling down into other things. Like, I've been putting off writing you know, scripts, doing rewrites and stuff like that, which really adds on to my depression and my sadness, because I'm like, well, damn, I do want to still create, and I can still create, you know, it's just waiting, the patience, you know what I'm saying, the waiting game of waiting to be able to come back safely and film, make sure that we're safe, because the last thing any of us want on my productions, and me personally, is to know that somebody could have contracted or been a carrier of, you know, COVID. So yeah, it's just you know, dealing with that, and man, it's just been so much in this year of everything, you know what I'm saying, and this year of revelations and things and the veil being lifted and just so much, you know, the year of the Aquarius, what is it, Saturn in, what is it, is it Saturn in Aquarius too? Like, it's just so much spiritual stuff happening down the pipeline, you know what I'm saying? And even for people who may not believe in spiritual stuff, which that's a whole nother conversation, and maybe I might just talk about that for real. But yeah, this is just a little another, I've lost count at this point, but this is just a little reintroduction, if you will, to me, PrinceOnyx, and a sincere apology to you guys who have been watching me and supporting me over the years. I believe, I want to say I started back in, what, 2016? So yeah, it's 2020 now, so 2016, 17, 18, 19, so yeah, 4 going on 5 years. I think I passed my 5th anniversary back in July. I gotta like really go back and see, but I'm pretty sure I passed that, you know. So and another thing too is, like, you know, praying that I capture the audience and capture your attention, but more so your retention, meaning that you watch the videos all the way through, that if you find yourself being bored or just like the sound of my voice, which I had to get used to as well, but just like throw it on while you're cleaning or cooking or making a smoothie or exercising or whatever the case is, or if you're on patrol at work, or if you work in security like myself, or whatever the case is, because I'm pretty sure I touch different demographics, so but yeah, it's just really overcoming the fear and being more consistent, because when I think about it, again, consistency is an energy just as inconsistency is an energy, and if you're inconsistent, it's going to follow into different things in your life. Like I said a few seconds ago, writing scripts, holding off on doing that, my dating life, and always expecting results to be the same when they're different results or whatever the case is. What I'm saying? Like, I can't expect somebody who I'm interested in to be consistent with me, even if I'm being consistent with them with communication, if I'm not being consistent in other aspects of my life. Everything that you do in life is like a web. Everything that we do there's a consistency there with that. There's a consistency. So again, you have to be consistent, and maybe that'll be the topic of the title rather of this video, is overcoming all of these things and being consistent. And I remember watching other YouTubers who are far more successful than me, with their subscriber count and everything, and feeling like, damn, I'll never be like such and such, I'll never be like such and such. But you know what, I'm PrinceOnyx, and maybe my rise is a little bit slower than others, and that's okay. But again, they've put in the work, they've done the work. Fuck it, King of Reeds, aka Justin J 1232, he's done the work. Lovely T, she's done the work. The Queen Poe, she's done the work. Thought Crimes, they've done the work. Like they've done the work. Lex Jetson, he's doing the work and has done the work. Like these people. Hell, Ashley Miller, she's done the work. Bondi Blue, these people, they have done the work. T.S. Madison, Craig the Writer Stewart, infamous Chi Chi, who is one of Madison's, children, one of her daughters. They've done the work, and so, if anything, looking at them and subscribing and supporting them, that will fuel me and keep me going and keep me motivated. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just really finding my voice, finding things that I like talking about, because that's one thing that I've been trying to do too, is like really try to stray away from the whole celebrity gossip topic and stuff. Like, 1 second, gotta check on the time. Anyway, so checking on I've tried to keep it not so much based on celebrity gossip and hearsay and things like that, the whole tea culture, because for one, the market is already oversaturated, but also it's like, I don't see myself in, infusing myself into that lane. You know what I'm saying? Like early on, yeah, but now it's like I would rather talk about real life stuff and stuff that's more relatable to people. Now, maybe I may use, what's happening in a celebrity's life as an example or as a metaphor or an analogy or whatever the case is for, whatever the topic is that I'm talking about. But other than that, I don't know. I just really don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? I just really do not, don't feel the need to do that. So, and that's just me, unless I'm seeing a difference, you know what I'm saying? And if people like those videos more than the other stuff, it's just trial and error, really. It's just trial and error, and again, finding my voice and finding things that I truly do genuinely care about and want to talk about and share with you guys. So thank you guys again for the support. I am really going to be on myself about, hell, look, I literally came home from work just now, undressed out of my work clothes, put my stuff on, set everything up, and I'm like, screw it, let me crank out these videos and then edit them and then drop them. Hell, maybe I'll drop them on Saturday, happy Halloween. Maybe I'll drop them November 1st. Oh, it's the first of the month, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, hey, I still have the energy and I'm still, got my hair, hair all poofed up and stuff like that. Still got my lotion on and all that good stuff. I'm still energized before I go off to sleep. So why not record these videos and then just edit them after the fact? So just, it's a lot, but man, yesterday, because I'm pretty sure it's midnight by now, yesterday I had an interesting conversation with a friend. It turned into an argument at one point, but it helped put some things into perspective for me, and honestly, I'm thankful for that. So, I'm thankful to that friend who I had the conversation with, and it just really, we were talking about some other stuff, which maybe I would definitely talk about, and it really puts some into perspective for me. See, I'm trying to censor myself because of YouTube, so I'm trying. I might low-key invest in a censor, but no, one of them like, But yeah, so this is me, PrinceOnyx, overcoming my inconsistency, my anxiety, fear, and self-doubt, and giving you guys me unapologetically. So yeah, but thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And let's have a conversation. Like, what are some things that you have been overcoming, even if you're not a content creator, but just in general, or things that you're working on overcoming? I would love to hear your stories in the comment section. And if I reply to the comments like a week or days later, it's because YouTube be hiding the comments. So I apologize for that in advance. So trust me, I'm not ignoring y'all. But yeah, so thank you guys again for tuning in and sticking by me, and yeah, that's all I can really say. Thank you guys so much. Peace.
Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.